All right, Kentucky, I'm actually making this video from our hotel room because the view here is unbelievable. So let me show you. And this is Louisville. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Louisville? Anyway, this view is amazing. I figured this is a great place to record a video because the lighting is actually pretty good with these full-length windows and it's quiet. So again, this is, if you've seen any of our other videos, I think this is our 38th or 39th state. And we are here because of ET Family Travel. They sponsored this whole round trip thing, and they have gotten us into all of these places. And again, it's no cost to use them. Unbelievable. If you're planning to travel in the States or international, ET Family Travel has been remarkable in helping our family set everything up and do all the heavy lifting that we don't want to do and all the detailed work. So thank you, ET Family Travel. Another amazing stay here, but you're not here for that. You're here to learn how Medicare works in Kentucky. So let's talk about it. And let's start on the Medicare Supplement Plan side of things. Now, when we talk about Medicare Supplement Plans, cost is always the big issue here. So nationally, if somebody were to look for a Supplement Plan G, a 65-year-old, the average is $150 per month. Here in Kentucky, it is $135 per month. For Plan N, the national average is $120 per month for a 65-year-old. And then here in Kentucky, it's $110 per month. So you're lower than the national averages. Now, part of that is because you're an attained age state. Attained age plans, supplement plans, means that the rates are based on the age you have attained. Those typically start lower than the other two options, which are issue age and community rated. Community rated usually starts the highest, then issue age is kind of in the middle, and attained age starts the lowest. The negative with attained age plans is that you could see 2 increases per year. All of these plans will have increases due to rising healthcare costs, inflation, and how the insurance companies run. So whether that's attained age, issue age, community rated, they all have that increase. But attained age plans also have what we refer to sarcastically as a happy birthday increase. As the name suggests, when you have attained a new age, you get a little bit of a bump. So when you're 67 years old on a supplement plan, when you have a birthday and you've attained the age of 68, you get that happy birthday bump in your rates. So potentially 2 increases here. The advantage, again, they start lower than the others. Disadvantage, you could see 2 bumps per year. And even with these 2 bumps per year, your rates are remarkably low for another reason, which is strange here, and that is you are the newest GI state. Now, GI refers to Guaranteed Issue. As of January 1st, 2024, you put in the laws to where people on supplement plans can make a change to another supplement plan with no medical underwriting. That's an exception. In most states, even if I'm already on a supplement plan, let's say I'm on a supplement plan G and my insurance company's rates are increasing faster than others, if I wanted to switch to another company's plan G, I would have to go through medical underwriting and I could be denied or charged higher than normal rates. But here in Kentucky, you've passed a law where that's not the case. And in most states where they've passed these GI rules or guaranteed issue rules, the rates are higher. You're the lowest GI state in the country. Now, part of that is because you're the newest GI state, and here in the next year, I would anticipate that your costs are going to catch up to what is normal. But for right now, you have some of the lowest rates in the country for a GI state, which is great. Now, the rule here, if you do want to switch supplement plans, is that you have a window that is 60 days from your birthday. It's not your birthday month like a lot of these. It's 60 days from your birthday to make a change to a supplement plan of the same letter. So all of these states with their GI rules are a little bit different on the timing or what you can and can't do. In some states, you can switch from like plan to like plan, so G to G. Other states, you can do like to like or like to down, so G to N. But here it is your same plan letter to the other plan letter, and you can switch in that window 60 days from your birthday. Now, the supplement plan penetration rate across the country is 21%. 21% of people choose a supplement plan as opposed to something else like an Advantage plan, FEHB, or something else. Here in Kentucky, it is 22%, so you're right there on the average, a little bit above average, but you're basically average here. With your already low supplement plan rates, there are even more opportunities to get those even lower through discounts that insurance companies offer. So I'm gonna list 3 here. There could be more, but discounts would include something like a household discount. That's what it's called. And what that is looking at is if you have somebody in your household who's also on a supplement plan with the same insurance company, they'll give you a discount. For example, me and my wife would both have a supplement plan with the same insurance company. They'll say, hey, thank you both for being with us. Here's a discount. Another discount is called a wearable discount. If you're willing to wear a smartwatch, an iWatch, a Fitbit, a Garmin, and connect that with the insurance company, there are companies that are willing to give you discounts for that to see that you're exercising and active. A third discount is the annual discount. If you're willing to pay all your premiums up front rather than month to month, you can get a discount with that. And there are some insurance companies that are willing to stack those discounts on top of each other to drive those rates really, really low for you. And this is why I'm always advocating, please use an independent agent who's licensed and familiar with your area so that you can find supplement plans that fit in your budget if you're looking at supplement plans. They can put you with insurance companies that are creditable and their rates are stable, and then they can find you these options for discounts. I'm not even saying you have to use us. Use our competitors if you'd like, but use an independent agent to help you. I do have partners who are licensed and familiar with the plans here in Kentucky if you do want our help. My email's in the description. Our website, theretirementnerds.com, is great, but let's move on. One thing I wanted to add in this video that I forgot to record earlier was what happens to those who are pre-65 and qualify for Medicare. So in most states, if you're qualifying for Medicare before age 65 because of disability, ALS, or ESRD, you don't have a lot of options. Either you have no options from a supplement plan perspective and you're stuck with original Medicare only, or an Advantage plan, or coordination with an employer plan, or you have limited supplement plan letters like just Plan A or just Plan B, and they're very expensive. Here in Kentucky, you're doing really well. Pre-65, you have access to all of the plan letters, and it's pretty much the same price as somebody who is 65 years old, which is fantastic protection for those of you who are pre-65 and on Medicare. So great job, Kentucky, on that. Now let's move over to the Advantage plan side of the conversation. So Advantage plans nationally, the average maximum out of pocket is $5,000. This is a big number that we look at. Here in Kentucky, your average is $5,000. So you're right there with the national averages there. These are averages. You can find plans that are higher, you can find plans that are lower, but that's the average here, right on par with national averages. Now the Advantage plan penetration rate nationally is 50%. Here in Kentucky, it is 52%. So very close to the national averages, just slightly above. So we talked about how you're a guaranteed issue state from switching from supplement plan to supplement plan, but switching from Advantage plan to supplement plan, you're following the same rules that occur nationally. Now, there are 4 things to talk about. Numbers 1 and 2 are your trial rights. So trial right number 1 is if you go on Medicare at 65 years old, meaning your birthday. So you go on Medicare at your 65th birthday and you take an Advantage plan, then you have a 12-month window where you can try that out. And if you don't like it, you can switch over to a supplement plan in original Medicare without needing to go through medical underwriting. This is only at your 65th birthday that this one works. The second trial right is if you go on Medicare at any age. This does not have to be at your 65th birthday. So at any age, and you take a supplement plan first. If this is the case, at some point in the future, if you want to switch off of your supplement plan onto an Advantage plan, you can do so, and then you have a 12-month window to try it out, and then you could switch back to original Medicare in your supplement plan within that 12-month window with no medical underwriting. The third way to switch from Advantage to supplement plan in this case would be a special election period. Now, the most common is if you've moved outside the coverage area of your Advantage plan. So if this happens, you can move back to original Medicare in a supplement plan with no medical underwriting. Now, there are other special election period reasons, but that one's the most common. If you want more help around that, feel free to reach out. Now, the fourth way to switch from Advantage to supplement plan is to go through medical underwriting. Again, you're answering those questions. If your health is poor, there's a chance that you'll either be charged higher rates or denied completely. So those are kind of the 4 common ways to switch from Advantage plan to supplement plan. Those are national rules. Those aren't just Kentucky rules. So you're kind of following national guidelines around that. Now, at the end of my videos, I like to have a secret keyword just so that I know you've made it this far. And if you leave it in the comments, I can take those comments a little bit more seriously because I know that you watched the whole video, and we can go from there. So the keyword here, when I think of Kentucky, I think of Kentucky Fried Chicken. For better or worse, that's what I think of. So if you say anything about KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken, then I'll know that you've made it this far. And yeah, that'll be our little secret. Now, again, if you need help, feel free to reach out. My email is in the description. theretirementnerds.com is a great resource. We're going to go explore Kentucky and Louisville a little bit more. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but it's absolutely awesome from this room. So I'm excited for that. Thank you for making it this far. I will see you in the next video.